This is Mr. Knoll, and I'm going to tell you today about how to do a page in the Asia book project that the second grade is doing in library class. You can see here that I have a completed sample of a page. This is an alphabet book, and I've done the letter Y. I have a picture. It's a picture of the Yangtze River. That's a river in China. Down here I have a sentence about that river. It says the Yangtze River is the longest river in Asia. It is 3,915 miles long. I'm going to show you today how to make a page just like this, except for your letter that you're working on. It's very important in this project that you be able to use the tabs at the top. Look at the top of your screen. You can see that I have two tabs open. There's my Google Drive here. I have this sample page, and I'm going to put even more tabs up there. It's important that you be able to watch this video and stop it now and then and go to another tab and follow the steps that I'm asking you to do. The first thing is to go to your Google Drive and go to the New button. It's on the left top side. Go down and push Google Docs. You're going to open a new Google Doc. I don't think you'll get this box. I have a special setting that gives me this box. The first thing I need to do, the very first thing, is name it. I need to give my document a name or a title. I'm going to call it Asia Book Knoll, and since I already have another file, I'm going to say 2. You can leave out the number when you put in your title. Okay. The next thing I'm going to do is add a table, what's called a table, into the document. I go up here, I see the word table, I push it, and insert table. I can pick the number of columns and the number of rows that I want in my table. For this project, we're going to pick just 2 columns and 2 rows, just like this. I'm going to push this square right here, and there it is. The next thing I need to do is merge the 2 bottom cells into one row. I'm going to highlight them just like that. Then do a right click. On your Chromebooks, you're going to do a 2-finger. You'll push it with both fingers, push your mouse pad with both fingers, and a menu that looks like this will pop up. And you're going to push merge cells. That means put them together into one cell. Make the 2 cells into one cell. And there it is. The next thing we need to do, in the top cell, the top left cell, we're going to put a letter. It's going to be the letter that you've been assigned by your teacher. For me, I'm going to put the Y. And that's not very big. I want to change the size of that Y. So I'm going to highlight it And then I'm going to pick a style or a font for that Y. I can pick any of these fonts that I think looks good. I'm going to pick in this one called Syncopate. That looks good to me. And on the numbers, I need to make it bigger. So if you push this arrow, you're going to see this whole set of numbers. The bigger the number, the bigger the letter is going to get. Let me push 96 and see how big that makes it. I could make it even bigger, I think. You can see this is the whole page, and that letter really doesn't go down very far. I'm going to put in my own number there. Let me try 200. That looks a lot better. It's up to you how big you want to make yours. Although remember that it all needs to fit onto one page. That's the bottom of my page, and that's the top. I would like to put my letter into the middle of the cell, or I'd like to center it. So I'm going to keep it highlighted and then push this center button. Okay. And this cell is finished. Now I'm going to go work on this cell in the top right corner. I need to put a picture here, which means I need to find a picture. I'm going to open a new tab at the top. And I'm going to type in www.kiddle.co. www.kiddle.co. That's a search engine from Google, but for kids. And I'm going to type in what I need a picture of, which is the Yangtze River. I got a bunch of websites here, but what I really want is pictures. So I'm going to, at the top, I'm going to push images. Now, when you do this search, you're going to find that not every single picture on your result is going to be a picture of what it is that you need. You need to make sure that the picture is actually what you think it is. I need to make sure that this picture is actually the Yangtze River. So I need to click on it. And now I see what website this picture came from. It came from a Wikipedia article about the Yangtze River. And in the caption below the picture down here, it says, "Dusk on the middle reaches of the Yangtze River." So I know that's the picture that I need. I clicked on it to make it bigger. And this is where I want to copy it and paste it into my Asia book page. I'm going to put my 2 fingers on again, 2 fingers on the mouse pad, and click to get this menu. I'm going to push copy image, and I'm going to go back to my Asia book page, my other Asia book page, and paste it in there. I'm going to hold the command button and tap the letter V. Hold the command button and tap the letter V. There it is. Now at the bottom, this is my last cell that I need to work on. I'm just going to type in the sentence that I need. The Yangtze River is the longest river in Asia. It is 3,915 miles long. These letters are pretty small, and so I want to make them bigger too, because you see this is a big page, and I want to try to fill a lot of the page with my letters. I'm going to use this, I highlighted the sentence, and I'm going to pick a big number of font again. So let me go to try 30. That's pretty big. And I can get a view of the whole page here by going to the percent view, and I can go to a higher number here and watch what happens. I think I want to go to a lower number actually. Yes. The lower number I get on here, the more of the page I can see. Oh, I get a nice big picture of the page. You can see I got like half the page down here still. So I can make my letter bigger. I'll try 300. I can make my sentence longer, bigger, sorry. And there I'm getting pretty close to how it should be. And that's what I need to do for my Asia book project. If you have any questions about this, about how to do this, please ask a neighbor first. Your neighbor may be able to help you. Then you can ask me if your neighbor or your table manager has trouble answering your question. Thank you, and good luck on the project.